So, backstory before I explain what I'm about to explain. My wife does this thing where we will be watching a TV show or whatever, and she'll look at me with her beautiful brown eyes and say, babe, I need you to know if you ever cheat on me, I will cut your cock off and kill you in your sleep. I know how I do it. I know where I bury the body. It's like a step-by-step thing, she always tells me. And I'm always just kind of sitting there like, how did we get from Modern Family to this? I don't understand what Phil Dunphy said to trigger you. But I'm faithful to my wife, so I don't usually trip on it. But then one time a few years ago, we were watching this movie, Wolf of Wall Street. Have you guys seen this? For those of you who have not, Leonardo DiCaprio's character is living the greatest life any man. I mean, he is doing drugs and crashing cars and tossing midgets at targets. This guy is basically the white DMX. And it's incredible. But then midway through that movie, my wife looked at me and was like, if I found out you ever had sex with a hooker, I would something, life insurance policy. But for some reason, that time it bothered me. And I could not figure out why for years. Because like I said earlier, I am faithful to my wife, and I honestly believe having an affair with another woman is the worst thing you can do to the one that you love. You are forming not just a physical, but an emotional connection with a woman who is not the one you promised your heart to. It's a betrayal on the deepest level, and I'm not perfect as a husband at all, but I have never come close, and I pray that I never do. Absolutely. Absolutely. But a hooker? What are you talking about? There's no emotional connection. What are you talking about? That is crazy. That is not an affair. That is a business transaction. And I can honestly say I have never solicited a sex worker, but I know why they exist. Let me explain something. A hooker is not someone with whom you have an affair. A hooker is someone who keeps you from having an affair. You know those nets Native Americans hang in the corner of their bedroom? To catch nightmares? A hooker is like one of those for affairs. She's a cream catcher. You could laugh, it's okay. Don't cover your face, don't cover your face. Let it go. Let it breathe. Let the laugh, remove both hands. Just laugh, it's okay. But again, I couldn't figure out why this moment bothered me because like I said, I've never solicited a sex worker and I am faithful to my wife. So I was like, what is going on? And then I realized it's because this is the moment I learned I love my wife more than she loves me. And that hurts. Because like I said earlier, marriage is a job. And we are managers at this marriage. And our primary job is to meet each other's needs. My wife has emotional needs I have to meet every single day. I have to talk to my wife every single day. And I don't mean casual conversation, that's easy. No, this is put my phone away. Make deep eye contact. Emotional engagement, thoughtful response. Remember the name of every one of her dumbass coworkers. Even though she barely liked them bitches. But I do it every day because when you're married, it is your job to meet your partner's needs. But, if I can be honest, I'm not always in the mood. For whatever reason. I had a long week of work. I have a headache. I'm feeling gassy. But I swear to you this. If a service existed where a mysterious man came to our home in the middle of the night and talked this bitch's ear off. You know what I mean? Just talk the shit out of my wife. Talk her good. In the bedroom, in the bathroom, on the kitchen counter. Get on the floor if you have to. Just talk, talk, talk. All night long. Until she has nothing left. And she is gasping for oxygen. Panting even. Her deepest conversational fantasies filled. And then, and this part's important, he disappears into the darkness, never to be seen again. I would be a platinum level subscriber. You don't think I would have a VIP pass for Uber Cheats? Of course I would. Because what kind of person would I be to deprive my partner of their needs because I'm not in the mood? And that's when I dug to the root of the issue. This story is not about a hooker. It's about what that hooker represents. Injustice. Inequality. Fellas, we didn't land on Hooker Rock. Hooker Rock landed on us. Because my wife is also supposed to meet my needs. But here's what I've learned. If I can't meet my wife's emotional needs, I'm a bad husband. And if my wife can't meet my physical needs, I'm a bad husband. What the hell is that? I can't use them same corny lines on her. All you ever want to do is talk me. It's like as soon as I step in the door, you try to jam your talk down my throat. What am I, just a mouth and ears? Just a couple of holes for you to stick your words in? And, to be clear, I am saying all of this as a feminist. Let's see what's so funny. Let me be clear. I am not saying, ladies, that your husband should go out after this show and solicit a sex worker. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is you should do it for him. And not because he deserves it, but because you deserve it. Because like I said, we're both managers at this marriage. There are certain jobs we have to do. Well, ladies, I can't help but notice, once you get married, there is one job in particular you never seem to want to do anymore. You seem to think you're above it. And can I tell you something? You are. You have been promoted to wife. You're a manager now. You don't need to do these entry-level tasks anymore. That is intern's work. Ask Hillary. But here's the thing, the job still needs to get done. And you know what a good manager does when there are jobs that need to be done, but she doesn't feel like doing them? She delegates! So I leave you with this. Ladies, prostitution is not your man having an affair. It is you outsourcing. And that's how any company thrives.
So about 70% of the people really loved the Prize Picks ad, and about 30% commented that they really hated it. Oh, okay. Well, here comes another one. PrizePicks.com, promo code Akash. They'll match your initial deposit up to $100. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this entire special and all these clips. And also for those of you who had a problem with it, suck my from the back. Have you ever dropped a couple $100,000 on something, given it away for free, and then had people complain because they had to double click 3 times? You guys are losers. You're dummies. I don't know what to tell you. The 70% of the people that liked it, thank you. That was my mom. That was my wife. I appreciate you guys showing love. To those 30%, what would you rather do? Put it on a streamer, pay $20 a month? Oh yeah, didn't think of that. How about I put it behind that paywall, charge you $25? Here's a deal I made with you. You send me $25, I'll send you a version without the Prize Picks ads. But you're not gonna do that because you're losers and you just want to complain. Suck my from the back!